far as I'm successful, my business is booming, I'm ready. She did some concussion for me, she did some things for me. I told her that I'm ready to do anything. I'm ready to do anything to just to make my business to boom, to be successful. She gave me a life goat. She said I should take this life goat and bury it in front of my shop. I buried the live goat there. The goat was still alive. I buried it with some other concussions that she gave me. Good day, M0néy. Good day, everybody, the followers. I am here today because I have something that has been happening to me lately. I have a problem and I need a solution to it. So there's this my friend. We went to secondary school together. So after secondary school, she said she doesn't want to further her education, that she wants to study business, say na business she won't do. Me, I talk say no, that I don't want to study business. That I want to go to school to further my education, so at least I can be able to have the knowledge. She said fine, no problem. She said okay. I went to school. I wrote JAMB, gained admission into university. While my friend, she was doing her own business. So after 4 years, during those 4 years, we're not really much in common, because I was in school and she was also going about her own business. So we're not communicating very well. So after I'm done with my school, after 4 years, during that 4 years, my friend relocated to Lagos. During when my period in school, she relocated to Lagos to continue her business. So while I was in school, she was in her business over in Lagos. When I was done with my school, my friend invited me to come to Lagos. That what am I doing in Ogun State? That I should come to Lagos. There are plenty of job opportunities in Lagos. And I said, I don't have anybody in Lagos. I don't have anywhere to stay. She said, no problem. I can come and stay in her house. I said, fine. Then I finished. After everything, I packed my load. I went to my friend's house. When I got to my friend's house, M0néy, when I got to her house, I was shocked. That is this my friend's house? Her house was big. She had a chef, that's a cook, that used to prepare her meals. She had an housemaid that used to help her wash her clothes and everything with her house, that used to help her to arrange it. I was very, very shocked that how come in just 4 years she was able to build something like this, something that my parents did not even have. That's what this girl have in her house. Oh, M0néy, that's what she have in her house. Then I was staying in my friend's house. She took me to her shop. If you see her shop, her shop was very, very full. Everywhere was full. When I got there with customers, I was asking her, how did you do it in just 4 years? Why me, I was in school, you were here doing business. Your business she was very, very successful. She was telling me that it is God, it is God that has been overseeing everything that's been going on in her life. It's God that has been doing the business. And the place that she opened her shop was on the island. For someone to have that type of shop on the island is not a small thing. And she's a woman for that matter. I told her, how were you able to pull it off? She said, that she knows about business. Then she went to go and study about in 1 year. She used 1 year to study about. I said, wow, that's good though. Everything as in, I was very happy for my friend, because this girl, she did not go to school. Meanwhile, I went to school. She went to go and do business. So I was staying in her house. After staying for some time, I got a job on the island. Then I worked for a year. I was staying in my friend's house. I worked for a year. I was able to gather some things, some money. Then I rented my own apartment. And then I packed to my house. After I packed to my house, The money I was seeing from my salary was not even enough. The amount was very very small. And me that I said I want to finish school and take care of my mother. Is this how to take care of my mother with these peanuts that they are paying us? Thinking that my company is going to increase my salary, I was receiving peanuts. It was not enough. I have a mother to take care of. I have things to take care of. Then I was already getting fed up after working for years in that company. Then I started complaining to my friend that, babe, you know that this money that I'm seeing in this company, in this business, in this work that I'm going, is not paying me. The money is too small. It's too even small. It's very very small to even take care of. It's very very small to take care of my parents or my mom. That I want to start a business just like her. She should introduce me. She should pave way for me. I want to start my own business. My friend said, this thing that I'm talking about is not small thing though. That is not small thing that I want to do. That is not this to be able to open a shop in Balogu market is not small thing. I said, no problem. That I can do it. As far as she's doing it, I can be able to do it. My friend said no. Even though I want to open a shop, I can open a shop outside Balogu market, but not in Balogu market. That it is not a small thing. I cannot do it. And my friend, one thing I noticed about that was that when I was in her house, my friend doesn't move with all these small small men. She doesn't move with boys. She has all these big men. She move with politicians. She move with men, businessmen, business owners. She deal with all these big men. So during that time when I was staying in the house, I noticed that my friend was also doing runs to support her business, and the people that she move with, the people that she move with is not just small men with small money. She was a runs girl. She was doing runs girl, but our own runs girl was very very classic babe. Anytime she's going for a trip, because anytime she wants to go and do her runs business, she always go on a trip to Abuja or any state. The client is going to pay for her plane tickets, for her tickets going and coming, just for you to know that she's not following all these small men. The money that she's seen in that her runs business is times two of my own salary. I told her that this money that you're seeing in this business, this her runs business, is times two of my salary. That she should please help me. My friend will just laugh it off that I cannot do it. I cannot do this business. So I cannot do all this thing that she's doing. I said, if you can do it, I can do it. She said, you know that I have a spiritual mother. My mother is very, very spiritual. And it was true. I remember at that time in secondary school, this my friend mother, she was very, very spiritual. Anything spiritual, that was her. She was very, very strong. She was very, very strong and spiritual. My friend told me that her mother has been her backbone, her everything. That was why she has been able to stay at this Balogu market for years, and she's successful. She's making it. That was what my friend told me. I said, see, I'm ready. I'm ready to do anything. Please just help me. My friend said, no, I cannot do it. She just laughed it off. Then after working for a year, I saved up some money, all my salary for that year. I saved it up. So when I realized that my friend was not even helping me, she's not going to help me, I went and gathered my salary for a year. I gathered everything. I even went to bank to borrow loan. I gathered everything. Everything I've realized was up to 6 million naira. So I went to look for a shop inside that Balogu market. I went to look for a shop in Balogu market. The shop I saw, the prices they are calling was very, very high. But I had to close eyes and buy it. I just had to close eyes and rent the shop. The shop I got, I rented that shop for 2.5 million. I just had to close eyes and buy that shop because I know what I want. Then the remaining money that I had left with me, I stock up the shop. I stock everything. I stock the shop up. I was selling. I was very very happy that finally I was able to pull this off without my friend. I didn't even let my friend know that I've done something like this. I did not tell her. I was very very happy after pulling the shop. I've done everything. I was happy within me that yes, I could be able to be successful and do everything. I did not tell my friend. I was thinking that after a few months, I've already make some profits, some sales. I'm already doing well. Then I can be able to go and meet my friend that this thing that you don't want to help me with, CEO, I'm already doing it and I'm successful just like you. Then the first day I got to that shop, I did my 5 minutes prayer. I did everything. I stayed in that shop. M0néy, can you believe? Not even a single fly came to buy something in that shop. Even came to that shop. No, nobody. I did not see anybody in that shop. I was, I was, I was thinking maybe because it is my first day, people because I'm not the only one selling. There are other places too that they are selling also. So the next day, I came to the shop. I did my 5 minutes prayer. Nobody came to patronize me. For that 1 week, I did not see any customer. Though I was doing my part as the shop owner, I was going outside, playing with people, playing with customers, laughing with them, thinking they will come to my shop and buy something. Nobody entered my shop. They did even though they entered my shop, it's just to ask how much is this thing. I even had to reduce the price for them so that they can buy it. But no, they will go to another place and buy that same thing. I was not happy with the way things are going. I was not happy. Even on rainy days, even if when rain is falling, they'll come to my shop, stay, we'll laugh, we'll gist. They will not still buy anything, they will not patronize me. Then I said to myself, is this how I want to I want to take care of my mother? Is this how I want to go about this business? When the rent expires, what money am I going to use to pay the rent if it expires? Then I said to myself, I cannot continue like this. I cannot go on like this. Then I decided the next day I will come for prayer. I need to pray. I'll come for prayer and pray on my shop very well. The next day I came early. As early as I went to my friend's place, I went to tell her everything that has happened. My friend was just laughing at me that she told me that this place is not for the weak. This place is not something that I can do. I told her that I did not know that it was going to be like this. That it was to this extent, that this is what they are doing in this Balogu market. I did not believe it though. Until I finally saw it with my eyes that so this is what is happening. She said yes, that this Balogu market, it is not everybody that comes to the market that are human. It's not everybody. Some are spirits. Some are spirits that are coming to the market to buy something. That we are human, but some people are not human. They just come to the market to buy something and go. That this market is not ordinary. I said yes, it's true. I just believe you. I just believe all the things you have been saying now. Then she said, I told her that please, what can you do to help my situation? She said that she's going to take me to her mother's place. I said I'm ready to do anything. We went to her mother's place at Ogun State. Then her mother did some things for me. She did some concussion. She did some other things for me. I told her yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to do anything. Anything she wants to do, she should just do it. As far as I'm successful, my business is booming. I'm ready. Then she did some things for me. Her mother gave me a live goat. My friend mother, she gave me a live goat. She said I should take this live goat and bury it in front of my shop. As that goat is decaying under the ground, as maggot is coming out of that goat, that is the many customers I'm going to get. I said no problem, I am ready to do anything. The next morning, me and my friend followed me. We went together to my shop. I had to dug up the cement in front of my shop, the cemented place in front of my shop. I dug it up. I buried the live goat there. The goat was still alive. I buried it with some other concussions that she gave me to put inside. I did everything. I covered it up. Within a week, you need to see my shop. It was full. I was very, very happy that yes, finally I'm getting what I want. My shop was full to the brim. I was getting plenty customers. I was doing very well. My business was doing very well. One day I was at my shop. I got a call that my mother was not feeling fine, that she's seriously ill. I said, my mother. Then we took her to the hospital. The doctors gave her treatment, gave her everything she needed. The doctor said, then after she has received treatment, the doctor said she was not getting any better. The doctor said, no, this is not something they can handle. This is not something that medicine can handle. They said we should take her to all these Alagbo people, all these people that used to do herbs. I took her to Abeokuta. There's a popular place where they normally do agbo that they are very, very known for it. I took her there. Then when we got there, they did some things on my mother. They discovered that they said this what is doing her is beyond their power. It is not something that they can handle. The woman in charge told me that my mother is taken already. I said, my mother taken. She said, yes, she's gone already. I said, my mother, how come? My mother is still here. What happened? What's going on? That she should talk to me. She said, this is beyond her power. It is not something she can solve. That they have used her already. Then she asked me, did I use my mother? I said, why will I use my mother? Why will she say such a thing? How can I use my mother? Then she asked me again, did I use my mother? I said, no, I did not use my mother. I will never use my mother for anything. All the suffering, all the thing I've been doing is just to make my mother happy. I will never use my mother. She asked me again, did I use my mother? That was when I remembered the live goat and everything I did. Immediately, I ran back to Lagos. I came to meet my friend. And when I came to meet my friend, I told her that, my friend, though, my mother is sick. What is going on? My friend she said, your mother is sick. I said, yes, my mother is sick. Then she called her mother. She called her mother to tell her what's going on. Her mother said, do you think the live goats I gave to you, the live goats you used, was just the goats? It was your mother, though it was the goats, but it was your mother we used, because they called her name to that goat before they gave it to me. And I was not aware. I did not know, because I would never do such a thing. I was shocked. Why didn't you people tell me such a thing? Assuming you guys told me, I would not do it. I asked her, what is the solution? My mother is just there. What can you guys help? What can you do to help me? My friend mother said she cannot do anything. They've already done what they had to do. That I just had to follow what has been done already. I said no, my mother cannot. All the things that I've been doing since is because of my mother. It's because of her that I've been doing all these things. Please, you guys should not do ritual. Anything spiritual, you guys should not do it. It will later backfire. It will backfire to you. I even had to fight my friend that, how come? Is it because your mother is spiritual? That you have a mother that is spiritual? That's why you are doing these things to me. That's why you are doing something like this. You did your own ritual. How come your own is not like this? Why is it me? Why is it me that you use my mother? Why did people use my mother? Assuming I know, I would not have done such a thing at Sineye. I would not have done such a thing. Why did people use my mother? It was because of her. It was because of her that I'm struggling. It was because of her I did all these things. And now my mother she's just lying there. She's just lying there. Why do you people tell me? I just had to leave my friend's place and run back to my mother. Now I'm taking care of my mother. My mother is just there. She's just there. She's just looking. What am I going to do? That's why I came here to. I came here to say my story. I came here to say my story so I can find solution. I can find solution to what's happening around me. My shop has been there. I didn't even go close to it because that's not what is important to me right now. What's important to me now is my mother. It's my mother that is important. Please, what should I do? I need a solution to my problem. Please, M0ther, help me. If there's any place we can take her to for her to be healed, I will give up everything. She's my only hope. She's the only one I have. Please, what can I do? Please, I need solution.